Hello. I think I have everything set up. Been a few days. I might have forgotten what I was doing. Yeah, it looks all right. It looks all fine. Hello, welcome, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Nebula is awake. Only half a cup of coffee today. But we're here. Hope everyone's having a good one. And you know, just awake and ready to take on the day. I think I've always wanted to do is I've always wanted to learn how to draw, right? And I've just creating and making art. Always wanted to, right? Well, I've gone to one semester of art school eons ago. And yeah, it's something I want to do. Easy enough. I've drawn a few things here and there. It's never been super good. It's been okay. My biggest problem has always been, you know, I never know where to start. Never know what to learn. Or I always start learning one thing only to get distracted or discouraged, and I'll go somewhere else. But I guess that's part of learning, right? I'm not really that great yet, but let me lower this a little bit. That's probably something that will get better with time, you know, and effort and putting in the work. So I'm here to put in some work, I guess. Or I'm just gonna spend some time doing using line of action. Well, I should probably hold on, copy. This is what I'm gonna be using. It has a bunch of different, like, I don't know the word. It gives you a lot of references to use, right? And I guess I'm gonna start off with like the figure drawing. Be careful. It does sometimes have NSFW artwork on it or pictures, but you can adjust that and make it so that it doesn't. I'm gonna try, and then I'm gonna spend some time doing feet and some time doing hands, and just trying to do stuff. Yeah, it should be. I don't know. We'll just go for it and see how it works out. Maybe I will also try to start thinking about an art piece I want to do for Nebula. Yeah, we're gonna try and start off with some gesture basics. Just cause I don't know, I'm just nervous. I don't draw, and now I am here actively drawing on stream, and I don't draw ever. Well, it's not that I don't draw ever, it's just I just don't draw. Oops. So, you know, I'm a little nervous about this, you know, because I don't really draw. But for a program, I'm using Krita. It's a free, pretty awesome. Let's see. And then we're gonna zoom in a little bit so I have a bit more space to work. Hi! So I'm gonna set it up my line of action figure drawing. Adult class mode for 30 minutes. So 30 minutes will give us 15, 17, 18 poses. Starts off with quick sketches, and then as it gets longer, or as this class goes on, they become more. They give you more time, so you can get a little more detailed in it. I've got my back posture support brace thing on to make sure I don't fall apart and end up hurting myself, because my back might start hurting or my neck might start hurting. So yeah, more than welcome to give it a shot and join along. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit start. You can't see it because wait, no, cancel that. No, just pause it. Hi Luminous. Yeah, drawing practice slash learning kind of deal. I don't really draw, so I'm kind of like teaching myself. So expect not so great things. That's okay, because we all start somewhere, and I just want to learn. Yes. You know, that makes sense, right? Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a good morning, or afternoon, or evening. Yeah. Welcome in. So I'm gonna. Most people can draw better than they think. I probably, maybe. We'll see. I don't think I draw terribly, but I don't really draw the way I want to. So, especially with like proportions. Like if drawing from reference is a lot easier than just drawing, you know, a person. Because like drawing a person is like, okay. So when I normally draw, like when I tried to draw a little chibi nebula, I pretty much started like this, and I was like, okay, this is the head, and then that's going to be the neck. Those are his shoulders. That's a torso. It's a waist. Those are his hips. That is the length of his forearm, or that's not the forearm. Is that the forearm? No, that's you know what a bicep is. And then that would be the next one. So that would be like that, and then, you know, hey, where's my did my pen die? Oh no. My pen died. Tragic. Where's my charger? One second. Where'd my charger go? Probably should have charged and make sure my drawing pen was charged before I started. Oh, here it is. Before I started all this. But oh well, let me see. There we go. Okay. So that would be the legs. That would be the pelvis, I guess. And you got one leg, two leg. Oh nope, that's horrible. Two leg. Nope. Two leg. And that would be like the knees. And I would be like, okay, oh, that's too short. That's too short. That's decent. And then, you know, feet. And then off of this, I would be, you know, okay, go to the next layer. We're gonna go to opacity. And then, you know, I start drawing it a little bit better. And I start drawing it a little bit better. And it takes like 4 or 5 layers to get decent-ish. I'll like zoom in, we'll go over here, and then I'll be like, oh wait, let me lower my pencil size. And be like, okay, well, I'm like, okay, so there's this. Then let me see. The mouth would be, it's a little low. The mouth would be there. The nose would be there. The brow would be around there. And even like this, I would need a reference because I'm just like, okay, but like, how do we? And then here would be the eyebrows. Yeah. And then I would mirror it. Hey. Right. Right. Oops. What am I doing? Well, time to zoom in. Do it all over again. You know. Nope, not that way. So that would give me like the basic of that. And then so to speak. And like many layers. A solid basis to build on, if you ask me. Yeah, for sure. Make something tasty. Thank you for lurking. It's that's currently where I'm at and what I'm doing. But I feel like I can improve. How? I don't know yet. But it's possible. I know it. I just gotta put in some work. And I'm going to do that by... I have no idea. No, wait, don't do that. By trying to do some figure practice. Like with this figure, the face is a bit downward cast. And then you've got the shoulders like this. Body is like this. Oh, that was too fast. Oh no. these 30-second ones are not being very cooperative on me. But at the same time, egad. "30 seconds is not a very long time." Oh, this one's a little bit longer. Well, well, well. And then it becomes, how do we... Now we got a minute, right? A minute. else you wrote something. Hold on. There's a reason it's called line of action. Just simple lines breaking down the base pose. You're doing well. Oh, thank you. I was reading up a bit because it's been so long, and I was like, okay, line of action is, you know, just a line of movement, not like straight lines, but to give it flow, to give it life. That's kind of what I'm doing. And then now I've got a little bit more time, so now it's like, okay, let's try and make it a little bit more fleshed out, I suppose. Oh no. Thank you. Oh. I was like, okay, here's her face. Torso, and then her arm would be it gets a little wonky. I'm trying to add a little too much detail at the moment. Let's go back to just lines for now. That's a little bit better. I want full body. A little bit more body. looks so silly, but it's the movement is there because he's kind of sitting down on something. You know? My proportions are still wonky. But it's... Oh, I've got 2 whole minutes on this one? Wow! If I would have known that, I would have taken a little bit more time on it. Oh, of course. Of course. I've got 5 minutes on this one. Okay. Let's start off with the basic. Taking down, right? Oh, 10 minutes. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. That's easy enough. Wait, let me just... don't know how I'm going to take 4 more minutes on this. I don't know what else to do. This is look at that. Not so bad. See? It's ear-ish. And it's like, okay, well, individual toes. I mean, I don't know if I can do toes yet. I think Line of Action does have one specifically for feet, and I do want to try it out. Okay, I've only got four. Four. Feet. I do want to learn how to draw feet though, because I mean, it seems like it's a hard thing to do. Feet and hands. Feet and hands. I haven't even attempted to do the hand. It's well, that was complete. Yay! Honestly, not ever. I took maybe one course of college classes like 7 years ago. Other than that, just whenever I felt like it, so not very long. I mean, my line art seemed to be a little bit decent. Like, this one's a little questionable. That one's a little questionable. That one came out okay-ish, I think. This one came out okay-ish, I think. And then my regular line ones came out better than I expected. For the most part. Like that one. This one looks kind of nice. I like how that one came out. Even if I didn't finish it. That one came out pretty nice. That one came out, well, it didn't come out terribly. And I'm okay with that. I really like how this one came out. It really shows off like the fact that they're looking away. I like it. I like this one a lot. I don't know why, but I like that one. This one came out kind of nice too. You can really tell looks like he's kind of like flying, leaping. A full body standing guy. This one, right? That one came out not bad too. You definitely see, you know, where the lines are going. The feet look like they're decently placed. The hand can definitely use work, but that's a whole other issue. This came out okay. I really should try to do this at least once a day. I really should try and do it at least once a day. Okay. So let's go. Let's try. Do you want to try it again? Wait, I think I have a ad break coming in like 8 minutes, so I'm gonna wait for that first. I'm just gonna yap a little bit. Should we do hands or feet next? That is a good question. I could do hands. We'll do hands next one. 30 minutes of just drawing hands. And then I went and I found like there's a reference website that I found. I don't remember what it is. Pixels, I think it is. And I downloaded a bunch of like images of all types of body parts: hands, feet, whole bodies, faces, mustaches, just so I can have a bit more references of just to use. Yeah, beards, body, emotions, eyes, feet, hands, noses. So I have like all these images that I can just. Here's one. Oh, that's big. Nope. Nope. There we go. I was like, oh look, here's a good face that I can use as reference, and I can, you know, draw on the side. And try to draw like a little more detailed for I got a couple of really nice eyes as well. Can I rotate this? Transform. There you go. Like, that'd be a nice one to have. As you see the eyebrows pretty nicely, the nose. You've got the orbital socket right here and over here. So just a couple of different images that I found. It really is. I agree. That was one of the big reasons why I was like, "Ooh, I want to keep that one." Just because it has really good lighting as well. Nope. Nope. There we go. Like, another thing I'm gonna have to learn how to do is like values. Once I get towards like shading and coloring, because I haven't really messed with that. And I like how this one you can see with the eye how the center. A lot of times, like when I drew eyes, I would put the center all the way over here, and it would look weird because it would be like. Can I draw on this? I don't think I can draw on this. I have this as a reference, right? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I would like try to draw like eye, and then wait. I know what I can do. I know what I can do. What am I doing? I was the undo button. That's fine. It'd be like, oh, here's my eye, right? And then if he was looking that way, I would put the eye here, and then I would draw like over here, and it would just kind of look a little weird, you know? Like that looks okay, right? Then the rest of the eye really has to match. Yeah, eyes are something I also need to work on. Got a lot of hand ones too. So I really want to learn how to draw hands, because I don't know. Like I drew this one a while back. Like maybe like last week I tried to draw it. One day I will learn the difference between clockwise and counterclockwise and all that jazz. It's like on this one, it's like, oh, drawing it on this is like, oop, nope, this one. Okay, so this is, can I draw on this? Yes, I can. Okay, here's this. Right? And we've got 1, 2. I was trying to draw it like that, and trying to get all like the, I guess, proportions on it right. And it's like, okay, this isn't where it is. This is where it is. This is where it is. You know? Then we've got forearm. And then on this hand, it's a little more trickier because we've got it like kind of like that. It makes me think. But it's more like that. Because then it's like that. Like that. I have no idea how to really go about drawing these pieces like this. I did it by like breaking it down. Skeletons, that's what I need to do. Yeah. I saw a lot of like tutorials or like guides, and they really tried to bring in like anatomy for skeletons and muscle groups. Like this one's pretty good, or pretty cool. Am I upside down? Yeah, I'm upside down. I don't know how to do it. There we go. Like how this one shows like a different like actual structures. You know? Like, oh, this is the first group of bones, and then this is the second group of bones, and this is the third group of bones. It's like this one is. And then you got. Sort of like that, I guess. I really do need to find a bit more skeletal structures to really understand how these areas kind of lay on each other, so to speak. How they all sit on each other. All right, I'm hitting an ad break, so I will be right back in a few moments. BRB. got up, walked around a bit, checked on the dogs, went to the bathroom, and now for hands. These are tricky. I really don't. So I've done a bit. So when I did go to my one semester of class, it was a traditional media kind of deal. So it was pencil and paper, and I was able to draw decently, I guess, a couple of sketches of my hand on paper, which I was really proud of. But going from physical media, pencil and paper, is a little bit tricky going to the screen. I don't know, I feel like there's more feedback on paper, so I found it a little bit easier. I don't know if that makes sense. Might not. Like, drawing on this is just so smooth. Oh. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. It's a good chance I'm just weird. I'm okay with that though. And everything I looked online was like, oh, I agree. Not ripping your paper up when you try to erase things is really nice. Although it does kind of, paper I guess does kind of teach you that, you know, when you make a line, you've got to commit to the line. You can't just like, oh, do this, and then, you know, go, oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't know, pros and cons to both, I guess. But it's really weird. I do still have like all of my physical stuff for drawing too, somewhere. But I every now and then will dig out and look at and be like, I want to draw, and then I never get around to actually drawing. Executive dysfunction is once again a major pain in my ass. It's why I put this on my schedule for the week. If I want to teach myself, and if I want to learn, and if I want to draw, I'm going to, I don't know, hold myself accountable by putting it on my schedule. Because I can sit here and go, oh, I want to draw, and I'll open up Frida and I'll get everything ready, and I'll just sit here, and instead of drawing, I'll scroll Twitter or scroll Reddit or stare at the wall for 3 hours, you know? At least this way, you know, it's been 30 minutes. I drew 30 minutes of practice on line work for people. It'll add up. You know, the momentum should keep going, and it'll keep going, hopefully, until I no longer have to worry about executive dysfunction. And I can just be like, I'm gonna draw, and I'm just gonna draw. In theory. I have a lot of theories, but I also want to try and put some into practice, you know? Okay, so hands first and then feet. Class mode, 30 minutes. Let us start. Oh god, I did this before, and these are not easy. I don't even know how to begin with drawing hands this easy. Like, hello? Why does it look like that? Hold on. Why does it look like that? Why does my line look like that? It looks super pixelated. Like, how do you draw quickly, you know, a pair of hands? Like, okay, here's one hand, and here's that, and then for the first hand, finger, we've got a finger here, and then finger here, and then finger, oh wait, we're already done. See? How? How am I supposed to draw a pair of hands in 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then we've got 1, and then we've got 1, 2, 3. See, it just doesn't look like it's working out very well. I mean, that's okay. I guess that's the whole point of practice, right? It's not gonna look very orderly in the beginning. We got one finger there, one finger there, one finger there, one finger there, and then we've got the thumb there. That looks so weird. It doesn't really look like anything at all. So we've got one hand here, right? And then we've got like that. And we've got one finger there. We've got the thumb there, right? And we've got another hand coming across like this. And we've got a finger there. And a finger there. Those don't even look like hands. Let's try a little bit differently. How to quickly draw hands in 30 seconds. Oh goodness. Oh goodness me. I think it'd be easier if I had a bit more time on these, because I'm not even sure really. Like, what is this even? Okay. All right, that was okay. We've got, you know, like, knuckles are there. Oops. Knuckles are here. First are there. First ones are there. And then it's like 1 and then 2, right? maybe? Let's just wait till the next one. It's gotta be... Oh, I've got a minute on this one. Alright. Let's try and get the perspective a little bit decent, right? And we've got and then we've got may need to look at hand skeletons before I really dig into like hands. This is I'm not gonna try on this one. This one's interlocking fingers. How do you even? Well, I got 4 minutes on this one. Yeah, but like, don't even think with 10 minutes I could do this. I think with hands, what I'm gonna need to do to better understand proportions and all that is I may need to just straight up trace over like skeletons. Because I don't like, this one was like the only one that probably came out decently, and I don't even know how I did that. Yeah, this is the story of a boy who tried to draw hands. I don't know. Definitely gonna need to look up a hand tutorial. Like a proper hand tutorial. We're not. What's the next photo? Okay, 5 minutes on this one. 5 minutes on this one? Maybe. So we've got the broad side of the hand here, right? And then we've got right? Like, this is the knuckles. This finger is supposed to be bent away. This is supposed to be the first bend. And then this is supposed to be bent away. That's the second bend. Same thing for here and here. Right? That is questionable at best. You got more space here, right? And then the thumb can actually go a little bit further out, like so. And it bends a little further in. I suppose that's a hand? I suppose that's a hand. ish and ish. The main part of the hand needs to be bigger. The thumbs kind of have a big oval pad overlapping with the palm. That's so this part here would need is like wait. Let's just skip to the next image. Okay, let's try that. Oh, well, turned out really well. So not really knowing how to draw. Thank you. It's a hand. It's a hand, I suppose. Thank you. So like, I think the hard part is because like I can't visually section off the individual pieces or like so this hand has right. Okay, so this is the thumb area. How do you spell thumb? So weird, right? So he's like trying to place something, I guess, right? So this is like this fingernail. You got the bend of the thumbs there, and this is the corner area, right? And then right, and then this is supposed to be the middle knuckle, right? So, and then you've got the first knuckle would be like right around here. So, because he's trying to like pinch something together, so to say, right? And it would be that looks so questionable. No, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're learning. Right? Because then the second finger is more or less right here, right? But this one curves in a little bit more and kind of pops up right there, right? And then on the flip side, we've got the pinky, which would be around here, I want to say, because it's like that, right? And it would be like that. And then it would be like that. So it would be like this. Because you only really see four of his fingers? Right? You only really see 4 of his fingers. Because the last one's kind of like hiding underneath something, I guess. Alright. Maybe. Well, that was one hand. That came out a little bit better. Doing great. Keep going. Thank you. Thank you. Practice. Make a lot of weird looking hands before we can make our decent looking hand. And then we're gonna make a lot of decent looking hands before we can make a nice looking hand. Like this one is... Because this is a knuckle. These are the knuckles, right? And then from there, and it tapers in the back, and it tapers in the back, and then like that, right? Right. And then we've got 4 fingers on display. So we've got the first. So these are the knuckles. That would be the first one, and then that would be the second one, right? Maybe like this. This one, it's a little off center, a little off kilt, right? Because his hands are spread. And then his hand is like resting, which really kind of like that. So this one would be more for this one, since it's resting, it'd be more like this. Perhaps. Oops. It's like, we got nails here. Oops, bugs. And it's like, that is an awkward looking hand. Like, must be resting on a bowl. I mean, putting the bowl there kind of gives it a little bit more Seems a little two-dimensional, but it doesn't look terrible. It's like that would be the thumb right here, kind of hanging off the bowl kind of deal. Maybe, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh wow, this one's giving me 10 minutes to draw a hand. A hand, a hand, a hand. To be fair, his fingers look a little short. He's got his hand and looks like pastry dough. So he's like mixing. Like, this is his first set of knuckles here. And then the second set of knuckles. Keep pulling them knuckles. Bendies. The bendy area. The second bendy area is inside of his whatever he's making. He's also resting his hand on the bowl again. Chin, chin, chin. Then there's another hand. I just thought of a good drawing motivation practice. Pictionary! That would be a good one. Actually, I have to keep that in mind. Because doesn't Pictionary just give you like random things that you're supposed to like emote out, and instead of emoting out, I can just like draw it out. That's a very, very interesting one. Clever. Clever, clever. Creativity is the mother of all inventions. Or is that necessity? Either way. Okay, that one didn't come out so bad. That one didn't come out as bad. It looks like a hand. You got like, okay, here's. This could have been a little bit over more. We got one here. This needs to be a little more pronounced, less than knuckle. Okay, well. That's. It kind of looks like a hand. Oh my gosh. What? Because he's actually like holding a spoon, a measuring spoon. It's going to be a god-awful measuring spoon. But 1 second, hold on, let's see if I can. Ugh. Which way am I turning this? Yeah, let's turn it that way. If he's holding a spoon. Well, it's supposed to be a spoon. We'll call it a spoon. We're gonna get a spoon. Like, giving it some depth. Oops, that's not depth. Okay, review time. Shudder at the thought. Hey, mouse. Mouse. Cooperate, please. I don't know. I've never really drawn a spoon, like, ever. I've at least drawn hand before. You know, just kind of, sort of. Wow, that one actually looks decent. Oh my. Let's see, yeah. That one looks okay. That's okay-ish. This one also looks like it has good motion. Because you can kind of tell like it's a face-up kind of deal. This one is this one's alright. That one's okay. These two are okay as well, I think. I don't know what I was doing with any of the other ones. I'm actually really happy how this one came out. And it looks like a decent hand. Well, I mean, decent for me. I don't know how to draw spoons. I can chalk that up to something else I'll have to learn how to do. Yeah, I could definitely see how you were saying that this needs to be a little bit thicker. How the hand itself needs to be a little bit thicker when I drew it. That was really skinny. But otherwise, it started to come out nice. It started off rough, but afterwards it started to flesh out a little bit better. Yeah. I gotta look up how to draw hand lines, you know? That way, because like I've seen people who can just draw hand, like, no, that's terrible. Like, okay, this is their hand, and then you've got, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's decent, right? And right? Then it's like, okay, this is the pinky, so this one's actually gonna be down here. That's horrible. Would it be there? No. I feel like it would be there, right? Hmm. Hmm. See, that looks a little too skinny. Or is it just my inability to properly proportion? Like this looks like it's a little too flat. And even looking at my hand, it's a little difficult. And right. Oh gosh, my rabbit ears. That looks... I guess. Yeah, this is no reference. And this is reference. Actually, just there's a particular angle at which the hand connects to the arm. Particular angle. Like wrist area. Right. I feel like I need more space here. Like I'm drawing it a little too smushed. Like the hand should be a little more. And then next to the arm. That looks slightly better actually. Because it's not, the hand doesn't get chopped off like shortly after the thumb. It does travel a little bit further to the wrist. I keep coming back to that, but I think this is the nicest hand I've ever drawn. The hand, the thumb area looks a little awkward, but not bad. We can work with it. But it still becomes okay. So just looking at my hand like this, so it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4. How far do we extend it? Do we extend it all the way down? Like they're all connected? And there we go. Okay, so that's where the knuckles are gonna be. That's where the first bend is, and then that's where the second bend is. Because they all do connect to the wrist. And then there are, what, 2 bones in the forearm, right? This is where looking at skeletons and anatomy would definitely help. That's what I'm gonna have to look up. Find some nice skeleton. Need to find some nice skeleton hands so I can see where it all kind of connects together. Actually drawing them out is helping, because I know a lot of places is like definitely recommend looking at bones and muscles as well after that. Yeah, so like every time I look up something, I'm like, oh, how do I learn how to draw? Where should I begin? And it's always, you know, go to learn the fundamentals and learn anatomy, and it's like, where do you even start with all that stuff? And I think that's usually where I get all hung up, because I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna learn the fundamentals, and then I start learning the very beginning of things. I'm just like, this is not what I wanted to learn. So I lose interest. However, now that I've drawn a few hands, I know exactly what part of, I guess, the anatomy that I want to look up. Like the hand bones, the wrists, the bones in your forearm, how those muscles all sit and interact with each other. And it's like, okay, we're gonna learn skeleton, and then we're gonna learn how the muscles sit on them all, right? And then that's gonna teach how the skin sits on top of the muscles, and it all kind of builds up on each other. That makes sense. And now that I've seen it and see what I want to learn, I know what to look for. If that makes sense. I think it does. Because I tried reading an anatomy book before, and I was just lost interest in it really quickly. I don't know why. I think it was because it was like I was reading about things that I wasn't interested in at that time, when I should have just went to the section that I was interested in and reading that. I once got the tip to look at pictures of ballet dancers, gymnasts and stuff. That's a good one. That's a good one. Because they hold specific poses and you can really see the way their body kind of flows, I'm guessing. Like, the poses are really interesting to look at, and since they're athletic, the muscles are really very well visible. Ooh, that's another good one, yeah. Like, I know it sounds weird, but I also read that, like, looking at when you're learning to draw like anatomy, it's easier to learn at to look at nude photos, because you can see the muscle definition and where the muscles sit, as opposed to looking at pictures of people wearing clothing. You've got to guess where their body kind of flows. Which is why I like the line of action, because it gives you a little bit of both, the website. And it definitely helps, because I do see what it means. But it looks like I've got an ad in 30 seconds, so I am going to go let the dogs outside real fast, because it's 1 p.m. and I will be back right afterwards. And I think I'll do a quick round of feet to end off, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. Definitely want to do at least one round of feet. But I will be back after this ad. Dun dun dun. to bribe the dogs to come back inside. Because they didn't want to. Go figure. That's fine. Okay. Now for the last. Maybe not last, but are we in feet? Nope. Let's. I don't think I've ever drawn feet before. But this should prove interesting. Oh, I can do. Maybe. Nope, 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 wait, stop. I was like, okay, here's the foot. Here's the ankle, right? We've got heel. Nope. I guess? It doesn't seem like I have enough feet, enough toes though. Kind of. I don't know how to draw this angle. Like, I can see it, but I just can't translate it It's like, okay, this ball of the feet is here, right? And then from the ball of the feet, we have the piece that sticks out. And then we've got that part there. And we got toesies, toesies. Maybe that's how we draw that line. It's like, okay, what about this one? We've got that. And we've got the ball of the feet, right? We got toesies, 3, 4, 5, right? We got the ankle over there, so we just have the ankle there. It's like, okay, feet, 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 feet. Right? And then ankle, and then heel. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then it becomes no, that's way too short. Just way too many. So then it becomes like that. And that becomes like a bear claw. Like, okay. So these bones typically would come from heel, right? But the heel is here. And then we've got that there. And then we've got that there, right? You know, like this is the big toe. And then it would be like that. There would be like toesy, toesy, toesies. Looks kind of like a sock. Looks a little kind of like a foot in a sock. Okay. So like for this one, we've got that there, because that's where the ball of the foot is. And then it comes down like that to where the heel is. And then the heel kind of goes up like that. Right? And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this will become like this. And this will become like that. Okay. And now it will become like that. That looks a little awkward. And then this becomes a ridge like that. Okay, here is the heel of the foot. Here is the ball of the foot. Here is the heel. It's not a straight line. It's kind of like that. Because you then have where the toesies first bend, and then where the toesies second bend. And this first bend to here would be like this. Those are, her feet are just as difficult as hands. It's like I can go. Right? Because this is where the toes are. And it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ankle is like right around here. As it goes, the foot goes like that. Or if this one, how does the foot go? We've got like that, and it becomes like that. These are like hands walking through a mirror house with the warpy mirrors. It kind of feels like that, because like this is where the line is for the foot ish, and this is where the foot goes up to the leg, and then ankle is like there, and then the feet are like here, and it becomes like that. It just seems so awkward. Well, it wouldn't be quite like that. It would be more like that. As a foot has more of a triangular shape there, I guess, or more like a pyramid, right? As a foot, let's see if I can do this right. Like this, right? Well, that's a really awkward pyramid. It's like okay, if we're looking at the foot from a certain angle, it'd be like okay, so right? And then it becomes like that, where that's the top. Those are here. And it would be like that. The heel would be like that. Maybe? It's not the feet aren't a flat surface. They kind of like that. And then there's an arc. It's kind of like this. That's terrible, but kind of, you know? And the heel is here. And it goes like this, like that. And then like that? Maybe? Okay, let's try to actually get the next foot instead of trying to understand what feet look like. More front foot, less heel. More front foot. Some more like that. Yeah, that does make more sense, actually. Right? Kind of like that, proportion-wise. Okay, foot. 5-minute foot. We got a 5-minute foot. A singular foot. Let's this is here. And we've got that there. So it would be that looks way too angled. Then we've got toes. Maybe. And we have the other toe, which is going around here. We've got another toe around here. We got a third toe, and you got a littlest toe like that. They also do connect back down here. They would be I mean, this definitely needs a bit more work, because this gotta be a little rounded. Lengthwise, the toes are a little weird. This is, then it'd be, you know, one here. Like that. A little long. The toes are a little long, but ankle is there. Big toe's a little long. For sure. It looks like, I feel like this area needs to be a little bit bigger. And that looks okay. Where do... Next foot. Next foot. We've got 10 minutes on this one. Ooh, joy. Hmm. 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 So this one we've got 4 toes and in this angle. And then we've got the big toe kind of in this angle, right? They all still obey that being their curve, that being their curve, right? And for the heel, I feel like this one can go all the way down to the heel, because the whole foot is curved with the heel, right? And then it goes that way, to where that's the ankle. It would be here. This is where the bending happens. It would be maybe a little too far. This is more four toes. These are attached to that one, like that. We've got one toe, 2 toes, 3 toes, 4 toes, right? Because the big toe is more that, where it would be of. Kind of. Kind of. There's a big toe and it sticks out. And it's got a really big pad. And then just from here it's actually giving the foot that middle crease. Like that. It's a really big toe. Haha, the big toe's a little too big. Well, you see. Sort of like this. Oops. Kind of. It's like angle would be that's there, right? And we do have a bit of a crease evident here, because that is where the toe does in fact bend. And we're like, okay, we got a crease here, and a crease there. And since I did draw these a little awkwardly, kinda like this, right? Because there's also a crease there-ish. This doesn't go all the way down, however, it looks kind of like a foot. You've got the big toe reaching outward and the four little toes curling inward. You've got the heel looking a little kind of like a heel. It could be a little better angled in proportion, sure. But I mean, I guess it kind of looked like a foot. A foot hand, and foot. Because you've got the heel area back here and all the little folds of the heel. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, wow, zooming out, it looks okay-ish. That one looks not bad too. Looks like kind of long-ish. Yeah, I don't know what any of these really were. So this one came out okay. This one came out okay. This one is good understanding, or better understanding. So it's like where the proportions, like you were saying, more front foot. It's like this is twice as long as the heel area. If I, break that down into thirds, the heel is 1/3. And then the rest is 2/3. It's like, yeah, that actually kind of works. Divide the foot into 3s. Heel, middle, toes. Okay. That kind of makes sense. This one looks like a foot in a sock, so that one kind of works. I'm okay with it. Some of these are just... I mean, this one looks... These look okay-ish. Yeah, these two look decent. Considering it's my first time drawing feet. I'll take them. Where's my mouse? I'm actually surprised by how that one worked. It's a slightly better or slightly easier for me to just draw what I see versus trying to break it down. But that isn't going to really solidify my understanding of how to draw. Because drawing what I see will definitely help a lot. But I also want to be able to understand how to draw what I see. Feet. Yeah, that works. That works. And with this one, you see the little toe pads. And then you've got the segment. Excuse me. You got the segments of the toes. You've got the big toes segment as well. The big toe could probably be a little bit longer. Perhaps it's a little stunted. It's not terrible. Thank you, I did well. I really like how this whole line of action kind of works. And it gives you more and more time the further you go. It's like, okay, we gotta just draw the lines. Just draw the lines and then we'll go from there. You know? And then it's like, okay, after you draw the lines, let's start making blocks. That's what I need to do as well. I gotta find some good skeletons to draw off of so I can understand not just in lines, but in boxes as well. Yeah. Overall, not bad. Not bad at all. Hand, feet, figure. How long do you want my figure? How long I've been going for? 245. My one random dude. I should try and do at least one of these a day. At least one classroom session a day. In addition to whatever else I find. It's like, I want to be able to draw a nebula whenever I want, you know? Just off the top of my head, I just want to be able to draw him. You know? Oops. 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 Nope. Nope. But it's gonna take me a bit, and that's okay. I don't mind. It's like, okay, what's his face? Face is there, right? Then you've got his neck, and then his shoulders. Like, those are his arms. That would be his spine, his torso, right? And then spine, and then I also saw how people do like they put making it like 3D. And how do you make this 3D? Oh, that actually came out pretty decently. And I'm like, okay. There goes the hip sockets. Right. And then they have like a ball here, and they use that to like manipulate, or can't really see on the side, but like they use that to like twist them around and provide that so they don't look stiff and blocky. That they can twist while staying put. So the arms can go this way, and the legs will stay like this. But then you've also got like I don't know. Yeah, lots to learn. Lots to learn. But not bad otherwise. Okay, but I'm gonna call it here for today, I think. I do have an errand I need to run before it gets too late. Let me move my monitors around so I can use my keyboard. Because I do want to save. Yes. I already have one. Oh, I do. Okay. What's today's date? 2nd. Okay. Cool. Thank you for hanging out, Luminous. Much appreciated. And thank you for the tips and the encouragement. I greatly appreciate it. I'll have to hunt down some skeletons to use for the next time I draw, or rather the next time I practice. I think one of the websites I have that I saved has like a 3D model. I don't think it has a skeleton. This one? No, this one has muscles. It's called Pose Maniacs. It gave me a 3D muscle dude. And it has all of his muscles detailed. It's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, they have so many poses. What? What? I bookmarked it because I was like, oh, this is cool, I'll look at it later, but I didn't actually look through it. I could have sworn I had another one. Guess not. That's fine. Yeah. But that will be all from me today. Thank you again. I hope you have a good night, good evening, a good morning. Hope you have something tasty to eat and drink. And I hope you have a good... I already said that. And take it easy. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks again for dropping by.